Imagine for a moment you're an architect working on constructing a skyscraper. Initially, the foundation and the lower levels are built with the help of scaffolding. This scaffolding provides the necessary support for workers to safely and efficiently construct the building's framework and add various elements like windows and exterior walls. As the skyscraper rises and the structure becomes more stable, the scaffolding is gradually removed, leaving a sturdy and self-supporting building. Similarly, in education, scaffolding is a teaching method that provides temporary support to scholars as they learn new concepts or skills. Just like the scaffolding helps workers build a structure but eventually comes down, our support in scaffolding gradually reduces as the scholar becomes more independent. The idea is to bridge the gap between what scholars can do independently and what they can achieve with guidance. Think of a child learning to ride a bike. At first, we might be holding the back of the seat, providing complete support. As the child gets more comfortable, we might slowly let go, offering prompts and encouragement. Finally, the child can ride independently with us observing from a distance, ready to offer help if needed. Scaffolding allows scholars to tackle challenges that are just beyond their current reach, promoting a sense of accomplishment and building confidence as they develop their abilities. Scaffolding is primarily used when we're introducing a new topic and we want to build on a scholar's foundation of prior knowledge, or we're trying to break down a complex topic. For example, we might introduce the idea of multiplication by starting with refreshing a scholar's memory of addition. If you walk away with only one idea from this lesson, let it be gradual release of responsibility. This fancy term basically means starting with a lot of support and then slowly reducing it as scholars gain confidence. Reducing responsibility doesn't mean throwing a scholar to the wolves. It's about carefully taking away the training wheels as they learn to ride the bike. As scholars gain understanding, the educator's role changes. Initially, the educator takes the lead, demonstrating and explaining the skill. Gradually, the responsibility shifts to scholars as they practice with support and then independently. Think of it this way. Starting with high responsibility, the onus is on the educator. Imagine you're solving a complex math equation on the board and explaining each step. Here, you hold most of the responsibility for the scholar's understanding. In a medium responsibility, the onus is shared. You might then guide scholars through solving a similar problem together, asking questions and prompting them to apply the concepts. Ending with a low responsibility, where the onus is completely on the scholar. In this stage, scholars might tackle a new problem set independently, demonstrating their grasp of the learned skill. It's important that the release is done gradually. The sudden removal of support can be frustrating and discouraging for any new learner. A gradual reduction allows scholars to build confidence and solidify their understanding before venturing out on their own. They can experiment, making mistakes, which are valuable learning opportunities, and ultimately become self-sufficient learners. Let's break down scaffolding and the gradual release of responsibility with two more examples. In the first example, we're going to write a persuasive essay. Starting with high responsibility, the educator provides an outline, graphic organizer, and sentence starters to guide scholars through the essay structure and argument. Then on to a medium responsibility. The educator offers a list of transition words and a peer review activity to focus on strengthening connections between ideas. Ending with a low responsibility, scholars write independently with minimal educator support, relying on the skills they've developed earlier. In the second example, we're going to solve math equations. Starting with high responsibility, the educator models solving a similar problem step by step, highlighting key concepts. Scholars then complete a guided practice worksheet with the educator checking for understanding. Moving to medium responsibility, the educator assigns problems with answer choices, allowing scholars to self-check their work and identify areas needing improvement. Ending with a low responsibility, scholars complete a more challenging problem set independently, demonstrating their mastery of the concepts. As educators, our role is to guide our scholars through their educational journey. By gradually removing the scaffolding, we empower scholars to become independent learners and tackle increasingly complex tasks with confidence.